How's everyone doing today? Shankar P right here. We're going to look at the charts, look at the numbers, see what's going on with the Bitcoin price, altcoin price, S&P 500, so you guys can really understand what's going on. So without further ado, let's dive right in. All right, so today, guys, non-farm payroll came out. So unemployment rate came out, and unemployment rate was 3.8%. So it is higher than it was, the previous forecast. So what has that done for Bitcoin? What has that done for gold? What has that done for, other asset classes? So remember, Bitcoin's a risk on asset. And so for that, we have had the price pushed down. Keep in mind, we were against the support and this resistance area right here. So we were right here, price came down. Yeah, so we were at this level and the price did tap it and we did come down. But if we zoom into an hour time frame, we have right now the price underneath this support zone, right? So what does this really mean for the Bitcoin price? So what this really means is we're on the hourly time frame right now, and if we get the price to head further down and break this low over here, break this low on the 1 hour, that can indicate for us that on the daily time frame we may break this low right here, right? So just remember that until we break this low, we're still in an uptrend. So we have not broken that low yet, but what I will say is we have definitely made a retrace back to where we were before. Now, am I concerned that we're gonna make lower lows? I'm not concerned, because it hasn't happened yet. If we do break below this low right here, then yeah, it would be a bit of a concern if you're looking for the price to head up. But as it is now, the price for Bitcoin, we're above this low, so the price is still looking like it's going to maintain a higher high structure and a bullish structure, right? So we're at the support area. If I drag this all the way across, we're at the support area here. So point A, point B, at the support area. So just keep those things in mind, guys. The most I can say for the Bitcoin price is it is displaying more weakness than strength. As we look at this trend line here, we drag this up, so it's still at a point of weakness, right? So that is definitely something that we want to keep in mind as we're trading the charts, we're looking at the charts. Just know that Bitcoin still in an uptrend, guys. We're still in an uptrend. You look at our metrics right here, that we've drawn, our diagram, our roadmap. We're still here in the accumulation phase, guys. Nothing's going to happen right now. Price is just going to be moving the way price is really just going to be consolidating. Yeah, guys, so looking at the Bitcoin price, not too much has changed. We're still in the accumulation phase. We want to remember that altcoins, we will be buying them soon, but not as yet. Let's look at the S&P 500 and how it has reacted to the jobs claims. So remember, S&P 500 on the 1 hour, if we're looking at it, so we're still heading higher. We're still heading higher for the S&P 500. A lot of people think that we're heading lower for the price, but we are going to be heading higher. The next target for the S&P 500 is right here. This is the next target for the S&P 500, is tapping these highs to see what will happen. But the market structure for the S&P 500 is looking bullish in my perspective. Unless we break this low right here and come back down, then we can start looking at lower lows and maybe potentially heading lower. But as I see it is, we're in a bull market, guys. Everything's looking good for the price. Everything's looking good for the price action. Now let's look at the USDT dominance. USDT dominance has spiked up. like I said, no real expectations until we break this consolidation area. I really don't have any type of, um, you know, bias until we break. The only consideration is you guys want to consider is we have been making higher lows. So we have had a base here. We've made a base right here. And now, we have point A and point B on our chart. Point A being right here, and then point B being right here, right? And that at the moment, it is looking like the price, the USDT dominance is, looking more bullish, right? It is looking more bullish. And granted, if it is, we're going to break out to the upside here. That is going to be bad for Bitcoin, going to be bad for altcoins, and the price is going to start pushing down for Bitcoin and altcoins. Now, that's good if you're not allocated yet and you don't have all your positions in yet. But if you're fully invested already in crypto and Bitcoin and all these other coins, that is definitely not the position you want to be in. Because if we do have a pullback, then you're going to be having less funds. So we look here, we have the support area here, resistance, resistance, resistance. And right now the price is breaking above it. So we'll be looking at this zone. So right now we're just going to be looking at the price in this consolidating area to see what's going to be happening, right? So that's really what we're looking for. If we break above this, higher probability of us breaking up. But let's keep it, let's just stay calm, stay reserved, and not really think too much of what. So yeah, even here with the interesting thing about Bitcoin and Ethereum. So with Ethereum right now, we have Ethereum showing very similar pattern as Bitcoin. We have weakness, but what is very interesting compared to Bitcoin is with Ethereum, we do have this right here. This is looking like the price is actually has a closer opportunity to breach these lows. So what I'd like to see in the next 2 or 3 days, or Monday or Tuesday, to see if we actually breach this low over here. Because if we do, that is looking like, the Ethereum price will may actually be heading bearish, which is, good, not good for altcoins. That's not good at all for altcoins, right? So the price action does look like it's a bit more bearish than Bitcoin. And if that's the case, then more altcoins may actually take more of a slide down versus Bitcoin. So let's look at ETH versus Bitcoin. So yeah, if we look here on ETH versus Bitcoin, what's going on? We are still consolidating in between the support and resistance area, but at the same time, guys, just how ETH is looking as ETH versus USD, it's looking a lot weaker than Bitcoin. So I don't know if we're going to get a breakout of here sooner. But what I would like to say is that we're not going to be heading in any type of bull market anytime in the next month or two. But consider this, ETH is the second largest coin in cryptocurrency. With that being said, many people believe that it's going to be here forever. But always consider that Yahoo was bigger than Google, and now Yahoo is not what it once was. Blockbusters was bigger than Netflix. Netflix is bigger, Blockbuster's out of business. So always consider that, yes, ETH right now is the winner, but it may not be the case moving forward, because most of these cryptocurrencies haven't proved anything, right? So we're just here for the price action to see what's going to be going on in the future for the prices of these assets. But as in, is ETH actually going to be the one that's going to be like the Web3 internet? We have no idea. It could be Near Protocol for all I know. You know what I mean? It could be so many other layer 2s. So just consider that as you're investing in the market, that Ethereum, yes, it is the most promising right now, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. And it is presenting more bearish, looking a bit more bearish than Bitcoin, as we're breaching this low right here at the moment. So if that does happen, we'll be looking for areas of support right here, and the next one being over here. All right. So these are our next two areas of support. So let's look at the total three. So let's look at the total two. So right now the total two still looking bearish. So yeah, we're looking a bit bearish. We have, you know, the price that's been consolidating here. I wouldn't say it's looking bearish or bullish. We're just consolidating in this area, and at the moment we're just at the support zone. So we're just looking to see if we get to the support zone, what will happen. Are we gonna flip and then head back up here, or head to this level? So I mean, not too much optimism or not optimism. We're just consolidating for the moment. Okay, so with that being said, guys, there's not too much more going on at the moment. So now I just want to point out this news here, guys, is so there's been a delisting of tokens including Aave, Avalanche, Compound, Filecoin, MakerDAO, and Uniswap. So the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention is that, you know, there's a lot more. Aave, Bancor, Basic Attention Token, Chainlink, Chiliz, Compound, Cosmos, Curve, Engine, all of these here. Phantom, Filecoin, Gala, Telegraph, Internet Computer, Loopring, MakerDAO, Ren, Stellar, SushiSwap, Synthetics, Tezos, and Uniswap. So the reason why most of these are getting listed is because they've done a review on them, and most of them are not up to date with regulatory industry guidelines, right? So the reason why I'm bringing this up, guys, is because Chainlink, Aave, AVAX, Chiliz, Engine, all of these coins, ICP, they're all the talk of the town during the bull run. All of them. Loopring was going crazy. I remember Tezos, Uniswap, and now they're all being delisted. So that being said, when they're being delisted, you want to consider something, is that the next bull run, when all these coins are hyping up and popping up left, right, and center, most of them are going to be delisted. They're not going to be worth anything. All these crypto coins don't really mean anything. They haven't proven anything into the marketplaces yet. It's all just a hype factor. So you want to just consider that as you are going into the market. Like, let's look at some of these tokens. Let's look at Phantom, because Phantom did really well in the last bull run. Let's look at Phantom. Phantom did extremely well in the last bull run. It went all the way from less than a penny, 0.003 pennies, all the way up to $2. So that was about a 591% gain, you know, if you bought it in March during the COVID crash. Right, so that's insane. That's insane. If you bought it during the dip in 2021, that would have been 160x. So that's insane as well. So what I'm trying to say is, now the price is all the way down here at 17 cents. You know, and most people probably bought it in August or September. That's still at a 14x if you bought it. That's crazy. So most people probably bought Phantom around this area at 18 cents. But there's a good probability that once Phantom, if it breaks this low right here, there's a good probability that it's just going to come down to this low here at 4 cents. So the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention is because all these cryptocurrencies do the same thing. They do all the same thing in every cycle. They're all going to go to zero eventually. 99% of these are startups. They're all startups, and everyone has a dream of whatever they want to do in life and create the next big thing. But all of these cryptocurrencies are just startups. So you got to keep that in mind, is that most of these startups are going to fail. They're getting a whole bunch of funding so fast without building proper infrastructure, and euphoria and greed kicks in, and that's what happens. So you guys want to keep in mind that the next bull run is going to be coming, but we're not looking at these coins. We're not looking at the Phantoms. We're not looking at the Solanas. We're going to be looking at coins that are released, that are newer, and they're going to be a part of another hype cycle. So just stay tuned, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tune in next time for another video, and I hope these videos give you some guidance and show you exactly, you know, how you can navigate these markets and give you a clear mind. Because when the markets do pick up again, trust me, there's going to be people left, right, and center telling you what to do, telling you what to buy. But realistically, guys, do your research now, so when the market does pick up, you don't have to be online looking for something. You have the research, you have the knowledge, you have the belief in yourself, and you're betting on yourself by doing the work yourself. All right, so please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tune in next time for another cryptocurrency video, another market video update. And if there's any cryptocurrencies that you would like me to review, whether it's fundamental analysis, technical analysis, I will do that on my channel. Just comment below and I'll get right back to you. All right, thank you, take care.